Hi everyone and welcome once again. As you know, in the last video I made about Guantanamo, I showed you some parts of the city, its architecture, and I talked about the foundation and the origin of the famous song La Guantanamera. In this one, I show you other places you haven't seen yet, and I'll tell you what Guantanamo is like today. So if you want to know more about this city at present, join me in this new adventure. Follow me. Guantanamo, as many already know, its name derives from the Aboriginal word land between rivers due to its location near three rivers, which were of great importance in the founding of the town and its development. Long before the arrival of the Spanish to this land, there were already native inhabitants who called this place Guantanamo, land between rivers. An interesting fact is that Guantanamo is one of the provinces with the most underground rivers, so when constructing buildings, this problem must be taken into account. This problem is because if the foundations are made too deep, they become flooded with water, and it becomes very difficult to build such a foundation. That's why canal construction or others are chosen, where they deal with this problem. What is Guantanamo today? It can be said that Guantanamo went from being the second most developed province due to its industrialization and investment by the Spanish Empire of the then, and Americans and Marines who built many buildings that are still standing. It is currently one of the provinces less promoted by travel agencies. We can also say that it was also the province with the largest number of sugar mills, being the largest exporter in the country. Once the current government was installed, they dismantled all the sugar mills, leaving only one currently operating. Guantanamo is also known for its famous American naval base, but many people even think that Guantanamo is a desert where the naval base is located. Yes, it sounds strange, but it is true. Many do not even know that near the base is the municipality of Caimanera. It is practically in north, but coming soon in my next video you'll have all the information about this place. At present, Guantanamo is a province that still maintains large industries in operation, such as the Great Salinas, a few kilometers from the city, one of the largest and most exporting in Hispanic America. Although it belongs to Guantanamo, it is administered by other provinces. Yes, you might ask, how is that, if this is your land? Well, yes, my friends. Currently, many other large industries still standing are administered by corporations outside the province, who decides everything from where it goes and what stays. We are crossing right now one of the bridges that connects the east with the west. So let's continue. The inhabitants of Guantanamo, unlike almost all of Cuba, vary in their ethnicity due to the immigration of Europeans, Africans, Asians, Arabs. That's why when walking through its streets, you notice the great variety of ethnicities. As for its people, you can find some very educated persons and others the opposite, ignorant, semi-literate, uneducated people, great professionals, others in training, but like every young Cuban, many give up studying to work and thus earn more money, since even being a professional, you find your salary in a pair of shoes, and many other essential things for the human being. We are people fighters for their goals and dreams despite how difficult it is. The Guantanamero is distinguished by his kindness, that despite the times many continue to be good-hearted and helpful people. It ranges from residential neighborhoods to very poor neighborhoods, very old buildings, others built during the former Soviet Union, and many others abandoned after its fall, also modern. I can say that many of its older inhabitants, like our grandparents and parents, lived in another times, where I have already explained how life was, and currently its youth have big dreams and goals where sometimes their hope is extinguished. Others emigrate outside the province and the country looking for new opportunities. It is a youth that struggles to get ahead inside and outside the country. Regarding religion, there are several beliefs due to the mix of cultures. It possesses many churches from Catholic, Evangelist, Baptist, the Christian faith, and Masonic, but due to the importation of black slaves from Africa, they brought with them their religious practices such as Santeria, which is also practiced and followed by many Guantanameros and Cubans in general. For those who have not yet visited this city, I recommend it, since you will find many interesting places from museums and nightclubs, as well as a mix between the past and present, which you can see its streets. My advice is to never walk alone late at night, because unfortunately, due to the situation in the country, there has been an increase in crime. If you are a foreigner and you decide to do tourings in the peripheral neighborhoods, go with a local guide. In conclusion, Guantanamo is a place with a rich history and tradition. I could dare to say, without taking away merit from other cities, that it is one of the most beautiful, with a mix of poverty, modernity, and antiquated. In upcoming videos, I will be talking about its nightlife, music, and typical food. Okay people, our city tour ends here, so don't forget to subscribe if you think this is interesting for you. See you next time in another tour. Thank you very much and have a good day.